Yo, what is up YouTube? James Baek here. Welcome back to another episode of VGC 2019 Back Battles. Today, we're using a brand new team, and this team, yeah, it's one of the ideas I've had. I'm going to be real here. I pretty much bored of Moon Series. I've been bored of Moon Series for the last, I don't even think I've really been enjoying Moon Series that much, so yeah, it's also frustrating because like normally when I record, I'm usually okay with like Sun Series. I'm not a huge fan of the format, but I enjoyed playing Sun Series. But like since it's kind of basically the same thing repeated, and I kind of already did all these legends, it's like I don't know. I feel bored. I feel uninspired. It doesn't feel great to play. But yeah, so I drew something from one of the old inspirations I had. This was actually like I think something similar to Baz Anderson. He might have ran the same six actually. I don't know if he had Crobat though or Gengar. I feel like he might have had both, but I do have some really cool tricks with this team. So it might be a little bit different compared to the Bass team, but who knows? Maybe he had the same tricks as I had. I didn't really get to see it, but yeah, we'll get started and play some games. This team, let's just say, should have some very, very fun things planned for it. It's a team. Oh wow, we're actually really high on the ladder. I don't think this team's good on high ladder, but we'll see how this goes. I just want to play something fun. This seems fun. I don't really like Gengar. I mean, not Gengar, Groudon. I really don't like Groudon, but like, I'll accept using Groudon this one time because I'm actually using Gravity. If you can't tell, this is a gravity-oriented team. The team functions around having gravity up and then doing a lot of damage. We got Mike 1526 from the United States. I'm actually surprised we found the game that quick. Okay, interesting stuff. We got Tapu Lele, the Xerneas, Kyogre, Drifblim with Amoonguss and Incineroar. So there are quite a few things here to note. One is the fact that what do I want to go here? Gengar's not bad. I do have a Focus Sash intact. Tailwind's a little bit annoying for this team to handle. I think I'm actually going to go Sceptile plus Tapu Lele as a lead. I don't think it's that bad of a lead option here. I really don't like how I handled the Drifblim, really. So, yeah, this could get a little bit ugly. I think we'll be fine. Actually, if I lead this, I don't have a really good setup against the Drifblim. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go Sableye plus the Sceptile because I do have access to gravity. I forgot that my Lele doesn't have gravity. I probably should put gravity on it. I'm still working on some of the sets, but yeah, it's definitely I think something that should work. With I think Kyurem Black and Groudon in the back. We'll see how this goes. I'm not really too familiar with how this team is gonna play. This is the first time I'm using it. It was just something I had in my builder a while ago, and yeah, I kind of just drew it back out there. So we'll see if this team is going to be able to work, but I think overall I need to stop my opponent from getting any form of speed control up. Any form of speed control is going to be really frustrating for this team to handle. So we'll see how this goes. I'm hoping my opponent doesn't decide to lead something like Incineroar, for instance. Incineroar plus Xerneas would be a very scary lead for this team. I'm pretty sure I'd be okay with any other lead, and if you lead Tapu Lele, I'm going to be able to get my burden boost, but even if I don't, I think I'm still pretty good. Xerneas plus Amoonguss is actually going to lead, which isn't that bad for me because I will be able to get my Sceptile plus Sableye, and I'm going to be able to click Grass Whistle right here into my opponent because Gravity Grass Whistle is such a safe play. Grass Whistle also works on Amoonguss, which is actually something really nice here. So I am going to go for the Gravity right here. And we will go for the Grass Whistle straight away. So Amoonguss is actually going to try to Rage Powder. I'm not sure if you realize that Sceptile is a grass type, so it is immune to that. So we will get a Gravity up. We will be able to get a Grass Whistle off into my opponent's Pokemon. And yeah, this is looking pretty good. I don't remember Grass Whistle 100% accurate under Gravity. I feel like it's like 90. Like it's really close, I think. But yeah, luckily we are able to connect the Grass Whistles and yeah, let's go for it again. This Sceptile is going to put in some work. I'm going to go hard Groudon here. And yeah, you might have seen like a little bit of some surprises from my Sceptile, my Sableye, and my Groudon. Yeah, this team is kind of focused on sweeping with the Groudon support. So we'll see how this goes. I really do love Precipice Blades if they connect. Oh, man. I brought Groudon to one tournament recently. It just missed half its attacks the entire tournament. It's only like 5 rounds. I'm never using it again. So we're gonna bring out Groudon. We're gonna go for the Grass Whistle into the Amoonguss, and we do connect. And Grass Whistle does affect Amoonguss. It's not like a Spore or Sleep Powder. It's not a powder move. It actually is like a sound move. And Xerneas stays asleep, which is fantastic here. And so does Amoonguss. So awesome. Let's go for... Oh wait, we can't go for the tech. Shoot, I don't have the Psychic Seed up. Oh well. Still not the worst case. We'll go for a Grass Knot right here, and we'll go for the Precipice Blades. Under gravity, we won't miss. We'll do a ton of damage, and Grass Knot into Precipice Blades. Oh no, it is Adamant Max Attack Groudon, so should do a lot of damage to the Xerneas, as, yeah, it does about half. I don't think Grass Knot's going to finish off the Xerneas, which is unfortunate. Oh, it does. Oh, critical hit. That's unfortunate, because I don't think that would have knocked out, but that's pretty good for us, and Amoonguss is staying fast asleep, so we'll definitely take that. Man, I keep forgetting you need Lele for this support, and I kind of wish I did bring Lele actually instead. So we're going to see the Kyogre come out, which is okay here. As we can go for the Grass Whistle into the Kyogre, and I think we just go into our Sableye, I think. Sableye might be a good play here. Kyurem Black's not that bad of a play either. But I'd rather eject button out potentially and get in my Groudon again. So, yeah. Or we could get in our Kyurem, actually. I think I like the Kyurem a lot more. We're going to get Sableye in and just Grass Whistle away the Kyogre. Amoonguss is going to wake up and go for Rage Powder. You can't Rage Powder Grass Whistle. But that works out beautifully for me. As, yeah, Kyogre just going to fire off some Water Spouts. And, yeah, that is completely fine. Sceptile resisting that. We'll be able to take that. Just really nice. And now we can just get a Grass Whistle off. So unfortunately, I don't think my opponent just knew any of the mechanics here with the... Yeah, my opponent might be super confused. But no, that's how it works. We can get Groudon in. Nothing really switches into Precipice Blades well. We can go for the Grass Whistle into the Amoonguss. And Kyogre just going to not really have a fun time here. Anything that's switching out will take a ton of damage, including an Incineroar, as I assume is the last Pokemon. Lele wouldn't exactly appreciate this. You don't bring Dripblim without Lele, most likely, especially with this team. So yeah, we're just going to go for the Precipice Blades, and we're going to go for a Grass Whistle into Amoonguss. I do think I should put Gravity on the Lele now that I think about it. I forgot that my only Gravity Pokemon was the Sableye, and it's kind of awkward to bring Sableye with the Sceptile plus Lele mode. So yeah, definitely something I have to consider, as Incineroar is going to come in. We will just keep going for Precipice Blades. They are under the gravity, so it is very safe here, as we will go for it into both of these Pokemon and do a ton of damage, which is nice. Activates a Berry on Amoonguss, okay. But we're going to Grass Whistle that Amoonguss anyway. And then... It's just funny hitting all these attacks, but we are under gravity. I think that's the last turn of gravity, if I remember right. Yeah, okay. And luckily we didn't activate a Berry on Incineroar, which is very fortunate. Also, it's really sad that Sableye couldn't take a Water Spout, a Scarf Water Spout. We confirmed it was Scarf, even with max special defense. I might have to reconsider that spread. I think I'm just going to go for the Screech into Amoonguss and Precipice Blades. The reason I'm going to make this play is because Amoonguss is going to probably be still fast asleep. It might not, but like, here's the thing. Incineroar can fake out one. If it fakes out my Sceptile, that's fine. We're actually going to see Amoonguss retreat into the Kyogre, it looks like. So I don't know if that means you're targeting the Groudon, but I think that's okay for me, because I'm going to be able to get a Screech off into the Kyogre and then Precipice Blade. Since Kyogre didn't take a turn to sleep yet, we're still in a good position. Fake out actually going to go in Sceptile, which is fine, so I'm going to be able to get another Precipice Blades, and we do connect, fortunately, and I think all I have to do to win this game is literally just click Grass Knot into Kyogre, and as long as Grass Knot KOs, which probably should, I mean, I don't have much special attack investment, but I am modest, so I should be able to have enough bulk to, enough offensive presence with a stab Grass Knot to KO the Kyogre, because Amoonguss Grass Knot does a ton already to Scarf Kyogre, and we already know it's a Scarf Kyogre. And yeah, this guy literally just got swept by the Grass Whistle. And yeah, not really much to say. All I did was click Grass Whistle. Sceptile sang his beautiful song, and yeah, my opponent couldn't really stop it. So we'll go for Precipice Blades once again. We miss, which is fine because we hit the important targets the last time. And as long as Groudon finishes off the Kyogre, and even then, we have Kyurem in the back. Kyurem should be able to solo this game, regardless. As yeah, we are able to knock out Kyogre. And let's see, Amoonguss stays fast asleep. Is it even worth showing my Kyurem in the back? I think I'm gonna go for the Screech Precipice Blades. I mean, doesn't really matter at this point. Switching with just reveal information. If I can save it, doesn't really matter. So we'll go for Precipice Blades once again into the Amoonguss. Does a nice amount. And Screech. We miss. Okay. That's why we have Gravity on this team, and that's why we tend to go for it. Grass not going to come out in the Groudon, but that's not going to knock out the Groudon. I knocked out the Groudon? Oh, it's a crit. Okay, that's fine. It doesn't matter to me. I literally have a Kyurem White in the back, and we'll go for Fusion Flare. Yeah. Fusion Flare should be able to knock out, and I don't want to use my Z move, and I don't want to miss Blizzard to slow down this game. So we'll go for a Grass Whistle and a Fusion Flare. I just don't want to go for the Z move. It would take a while. So we hit the 55% accurate Grass Whistle, which we don't need, but it's just funny. And then we'll go for Fusion Flare. Okay. Which should knock out. Ooh, this is a nice animation. Alright, KO's the Amoonguss, and that's going to be a good game. So, I don't know, all I did was just click Grass Whistle. I mean, this wasn't really a strategy, but that's kind of like the Gravity thing, where you just want to set up Gravity, you want to slow down your opponent, and then you just want to get the offensive presence rolling. And yes, I do have Leer and Screech on my Pokemon, so I can support a Groudon sweep, because I think Groudon is a really strong offensive Pokemon. I mean, you see more defensive Groudons. I want to use a more offensive Groudon, and you might be wondering, why am I using Scarf? And that's because, like, Sableye gets Prankster Leer, which is pretty cool. And, like, Sceptile, if it gets the Unburden boost, can just go for a Screech into a Precipice Blaze that Groudon can outspeed and probably just, like, threaten an Oko, which is kind of insane. So, yeah, that's the main reason why I'm using this combination. I'm trying out a Scarf Groudon, and, yeah, this was an idea that I had for a while now, but, like, it seemed like fun. It seemed like fun, especially since Venusaur usage has been going down with the Volcarona team, and that has Amoonguss is rising up. So I feel like that the team is a little bit more viable now than it was in the previous, because like this team doesn't have the best Venusaur matchup. Although Kyurem White can do a lot to Venusaur with Blizzard, so it's not the worst matchup possible. But yeah, all we did was click Grass Whistle. Not much to say. We just put them to sleep, set up Gravity, get the Sweeper out, just keep going for attacks. That's basically how this team works. As we got a 1761 rated player from Canada, Ontario, with Shedinja, Tapu Koko, Palkia, Groudon, Thundurus T, and Sakateka. Looks really weak to Groudon though. Do I have a way to... Oh, I do have a way to hit Shedinja. I have two, actually. Never mind. I thought I would actually be like super scared of this, but then I realized, oh wait, I'm fine. So electric terrain is gonna be annoying, that's for sure. Oh man, I might need to bring 5 Pokemon. It's not exactly what I want to do. Okay, my Kyurem White does fantastic though. Like look at my opponent's team. Look at Kyurem White. Kyurem White does fantastic here. I just gotta get into a good position, especially against a Palkia. Do I need Lele? If I want to get Grass Whistle strategies up, but do I need them? It's the question. I don't think I need them. I think I'm gonna go Kyurem White, Sableye as the lead, because Sableye is just so good against my opponent's team. Have Groudon and Gengar? I want Groudon for sure. Gengar's not bad against my opponent's team. I think I'm gonna bring Lele though, because Lele, I don't know. It's like I just don't know what this last Pokemon should be. Like I could bring Sceptile and Fury, but it doesn't really help without it outspeeding like the Tapu Koko and Thundurus variant if it's a Choice Scarf variant. I feel like Gengar is just helping me a little bit. Not sure, because Lele can help in some departments. It's just really strange. Let me see the Tapu Koko plus Palkia lead. Okay, so we're gonna find out if it's Scarf Palkia, and also does it live Icium Z from Blizzard? Electric Surge activates, no surprise there. Focus Pressure does activate, okay. So I can quash into a Z. Does that knock it out though? I mean, if it doesn't knock it out, I mean, it just puts it in range of Groudon's Precipice Blades spam. So it might be just worth it to go for the Z move and the quash. The question is, would you be worried about Fake Out and Protect? I mean, then I think I'd be fine because the damage through Protect is actually kind of nice. So yeah, I'm gonna quash, I think. I'm gonna Z. Let's see how this goes, because I'm not sure. Okay, he doesn't protect, which is really good for me. We'll see what my opponent does. Going to be the Z move coming out. Don't tell me it's Twinkle Tackle. It's just Electrium, okay. Is this just going out in a Sableye? I don't know if you need to just target down the Sableye. I mean, maybe it's a double up into my Kyurem White if you don't have Spatial Run, but I feel like you should have Spatial Run on this team. Not sure. We're gonna see the Z move come out. It is into the Kyurem, so yeah, not sure about that one. I mean, I'll take it because like Sableye's still on the field and doing some good work. And now, let's see how much this does, because this is the first time I'm ever using the Z move, and I'm trying to find my 3DS charger because I don't know where it is, and I need to charge my 3DS because it's on red. But yeah, don't know where my charger went. Hopefully this game ends before we lose it. Okay, here we go. Sub-Zero Slammer. Oh, that was damage. That just knocked out a Palkia. That's clean. Okay. Wasn't expecting to knock out. Palkia is decently bulky, but I guess since it has no bulk, I guess it's acceptable. Dang. Stack Attack is gonna come out. We have the Earth Power. We will go for it, since unless this Tapu Koko carries Dazzling Gleam, we're fine. So yeah, we're gonna sub Gravity here and Earth Power. We could quash the Tapu Koko too, but I just don't think they should run Dazzling Gleam in this format. I think Grass Knot, because like my opponent also has a pretty weak Groudon matchup too. I see Stack Attacker retreat actually into the Groudon. Okay, that's fine. Because next, this Earth Power is going to put in range of Blizzard, and then I could just quash the Koko and Blizzard the following turn. So we'll see how this goes from my opponent. Also, if you like attack the Sableye, I get to eject button out in my own Groudon, just click Precipice Blades, Blizzard, and then I just win the game. So discharge, okay. So maybe trying to get the Para? I really hope you don't. I get the eject button out. Okay, it looks like no Para because I think it would have activated before. Okay. We get to go my Groudon here. And guess what's to click Precipice Blades and Blizzard? This guy. So we'll go for the Earth Power into the Groudon. That didn't do much damage, but yeah, we'll go for Blizzard. Do I even go for... I don't want to... I think Stomping Tantrum knocks out. Stack Attacker. It should. I'm just going to Precipice Blades. I'm under Gravity. There's not even a Protect, so I just win the game. Precipice Blades is going to come out. I don't think my opponent expected to Scarf, but yeah, we're able to knock out the Tapu Koko. We're able to go for Blizzard. Kyurem White coming in through as we knock out the Groudon. Surprised there's no Protect. Maybe it's a Bandit set? I don't know. It looked bulky though. Maybe it's bulky band? Makes sense with Stack Attacker though. Stack Attacker gonna come out. We just click Earth Power and we click Precipice Blades, and that's a good game. Yeah. Scarf Groudon coming in clutch. We'll go for Precipice Blades, we'll go for Earth Power. That will be a good game as we are able to pick up a win. Nice. So, oh man. Kyurem White. Kyurem White doing a ton of work. That was a very fast game, but I mean, yeah, teams that are really weak to Groudon. That team was a really weak to Groudon. I was really scared of like Scarf Grass Knot from Thundersphere because I don't know if it knocks out because like I have no bulk on the Groudon, which is one of the things I was most scared about this game. But luckily, we were able to come through, just knock out the Palkia turn 1. We were able to get Gravity up. We were able to get it next to Groudon. We were able to press Blades. I didn't think we would actually be able to get it so easily. I thought we were actually just gonna have to sack one, like the Kyurem White, for instance. But by the time that happened, I was hoping at least I got into a position where I could just sweep with my Scarf Groudon at that point. And yeah, luckily we were able to get itself into the position where we were able to actually get it both next to each other because of the eject button Sableye, and we were just able to pull through. So I'm gonna go find my charger real quick because I really don't know where it is, and then we'll just continue on with our third game. So okay, we're back after finding my charger, and apparently it's just in the desk drawer. But yeah, we're pulling in really clutch with this team. This team, I didn't think it would actually be doing well in high ladder, but yeah, we're doing it so far. Hopefully we don't jinx it. But yeah, I think I will change the Lele though. I didn't realize I wasn't running. I realized that now I should have definitely gravity on the Lele just so I don't have to rely on Sableye for gravity every single time, because that's like forcing me to bring Sableye in every matchup, and that's not ideal for this team. You definitely want to have 2 gravity setters, especially since if Sableye goes down early and you need another way to get gravity up. It's definitely something I think worth considering on the top of Lele, especially since I don't even know what I really need for taunt. Like, I just carry taunt anyway, because I don't even know anymore, because like I have goggles on the Lele, which is also a bad item choice. I just didn't know what to happen. I thought it'd be really funny if I could just like let's say it's like a Amoonguss Xerneas lead they do, which is definitely, I think, a potential option as a lead here. Like, what I could do is just go for the Screech in the with Sceptile and go for the Psyshock as they try to attempt to Rage Powder. But here's the funny thing. If I get that off, because they think that the Amoonguss is taking the Psyshock, no, because Screech and the Psyshock will KO the opposing Xerneas, which is like one of the attacks this team does have. So yeah, otherwise I think we're just gonna cut it through to the next game. We'll be right back with the third game of today's episode. A 1685 rated player from Japan as our last opponent, and that took so long to find a game. Oh, what the heck is this? What the heck is this? Groudon, Lunala, Incineroar, Shuckle, Amoonguss, and Chansey power split stuff? Oh man. Oh man. I think this is a good time to go Gengar. Hypnosis stuff seems good. Yeah. Hypnosis stuff seems good. Let's go Sableye Gengar. Might be worth just to bring Lele for the taunt. Kyurem Black doesn't seem bad either because it just puts on so much offensive presence. Also, the Shuckle can get really annoying because I can't Leer it because then it would get the contrary boost. Let's go Lele and Groudon though. I really think Kyurem's not bad here, but I just don't see it happening. We'll see how this goes though. I mean, I don't even know what I'm supposed to expect other than a power split. It's probably like a Chircum Lunala. You want to assume that. Not really much else I could say. I'm going to Gravity Hypnosis turn 1. That's definitely my play against the Lunala. Hopefully it doesn't have like some kind of really weird item. We'll lead Sableye Gengar here against the Groudon Incineroar, which is fine. Kyurem would have been a great lead here. We can go for the Gravity Hypnosis in the Groudon, I think. I definitely want to hit the Groudon and not the Incineroar. If Incineroar KOs, Incineroar can go for damage, but it's fine. You can't fake me out, which is really nice too. I'm gonna go for the Gravity and the Hypnosis. I could also target down the Incineroar if I really want to, which actually might not be a bad play because like the Incineroar's first attack, if Groudon goes for Precipice Blades, it hits my Sableye, which means I get to eject button out and then I can Hypnosis to Groudon the following turn. I actually like that better. I'm gonna go for the Hypnosis into the Incineroar and a Gravity here, as we're gonna see the Chansey come out. Okay, which is fine. And we get the Gravity up. Cool. I'll Hypnosis the Chansey the following turn, and I guess just switch on to Groudon as we get Hypnosis off into the Incineroar. So Incineroar's fast asleep. I'm guessing Shuckle's in the back. Does Sableye have anything that could really do something to Chansey right here? Not really, right? No, I can Leer it. Doesn't really help me though in this situation. One of the things about not running Taunt, but I think I wanted Foul Play just as an extra, just as an attack, just in case. We'll go for Hypnosis into the Chansey here. I think Incineroar will probably switch out, but I think that'd be fine. And if it doesn't, like, I'm in a good spot regardless. So we'll go Groudon here. And now we can just draw Precipice Blades immediately. So we'll go for the Hypnosis. We do connect on the Chansey, which is good. And then we could just draw off attacks, and hopefully Chansey takes some turns of sleep. So Incineroar still stays asleep, which is good, and Chansey's going to take a guaranteed turn. We can go for the Sludge Bomb Precipice Blades into the Chansey, which I like. Yeah. And what's nice is under gravity, like even if it gets a minimized, Precipice Blade should still connect onto a Chansey. So we'll go for Precipice Blades and Sludge Bomb and do as much damage as we can, and hopefully we can just obliterate. I wonder what this team's supposed to really do, because like I don't know if this is like the best play for it. I wonder if it's like an ally switch Chansey with the Lunala, just because like you get to avoid opposing Lunala's Z move potentially. But we'll go for damage here. We're gonna see Incineroar retreat, which makes sense, out into the Lunala. I mean, it's taking a lot of damage here, so I think that's fine. That means no Shuckle, which means it's a lot easier to handle. We're actually gonna see a double switch, which is actually really beneficial here, because I could go for Hypnosis. I could go for Shadow Ball into the Lunala and a Precipice Blades once again, and I do a lot of damage here. Yeah, that's some good damage. With Sludge Bomb plus the Precipice Blades. Ooh, that did really good damage. Oh, it's a crit. Okay. Oh, we get the poison too, which is super helpful. We'll take anything we can get against the Chansey. Rockberry? I don't think it is. No, perfect. We can go for Precipice Blades and Shadow Ball right here. Incineroar should be coming in though, but we might as well just get the damage off anyway into the Lunala slot. This match is actually going to be forfeited. That was such a short game. That was such a short game. We just clicked Hypnosis and Precipice Blades and Gravity. Those were the... Well, we clicked Sludge Bomb too. We clicked 4 moves. We clicked 4 moves. Well, at least we kind of cheesed the cheeser, because anything with Chansey is like that. But I think this is going to be a rather short episode, because I feel like by the time I try to find another battle, it's just going to take way too long. So yeah, I think we're just gonna leave it there. That's just a funny ending in my opinion, but yeah, I don't know. Just go for Gravity, go for Hypnosis. Seemed like it worked. Seemed like it worked. I will be putting the Gravity on my Chansey for future episodes, and I don't know. I probably am gonna switch. I'll probably try to switch to my other card. The main reason I use my main cards because I didn't actually get the DNA splicers yet in my other card. Oh, that takes time though. I don't want to reset my rating, but I don't know if, are we number 1 on the ladder? If we're on number 1 on the ladder, I don't know. I'll figure it out then. But hope everyone enjoyed today's episode of VGC 2019 Baek Battles. This team has been actually pretty fun, but it's a bit gimmicky. We'll see how it goes though. But hope everyone enjoyed today's episode of VGC 2019 Baek Battles. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like down below, show support. As well as you can check out the team down below if you do want to try it out. There's a page in the description down below. Not sure how much I want this to spread though. Imagine facing a bunch of Gravity Hypnosis teams on the ladder. But yeah, you can check it out down below, along with my social media, which is linked down below as well. And if you do want to help support the channel, there is my Patreon page linked down below if you want to go that extra mile. But you could always help out the channel by leaving a like on this video, share it with your friends, and leave a comment down below, which I do read, but I might not have time to answer, especially since I've been very busy lately. So we'll see how this goes. But otherwise, yeah, hopefully daily content will still be able to continue, but if it's every other day, yeah, hopefully it will be okay. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Have a great day, people. Until we battle again, I'll catch y'all later.